What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity build video. Today we're going to be talking about Omega tips for Contest of Mayors players. Now, for those of you guys who are not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Like and comment on the video to boost up the algorithm. Anytime you guys can share my channel with group members, Facebook friends, or on Reddit, again, I really appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel quite a bit this next year. I'm going to be putting out a lot of different types of videos, so if anybody has a video request, put it down in the comments section. You can also join us on Facebook at SimCity Build It, MissyAnne. We have a page and a group, so hit like on the page and join on the group. And you can post if you're looking for a group, or check out our files section. We have a lot of stuff up for you guys. But let's go ahead and get into this Omega tips video. So you're playing the Contest of Mayors. Here's some quick tips for you guys. The first one, okay, is going to be the coins task, the Neo coins task. Now, a lot of you guys don't do this, but you need to prep your Omega items and your canisters. So what I like to do before the contest begins is I have 35 Omega capacity on my bank here. Okay, I can hold up to 35 items. I like to have it at 35, and then what I do is I go over here and I make sure that each one of these labs has a canister ready for pickup, and I make sure that this is full and has one being worked on, okay? So that I have a constant, flow of Omega items coming in, given that the Omega, residential task has a pretty decent algorithm to it. You want to make sure that you have plenty of Omega items on your backstock. Now, in order to get the coins bubble to pop up, you need to have your Omega storage at right around 75% full. And when you get the Omega coin to pop up, the coin offer, if it's for something that's a crappy deal, click no. And then what you're going to do is you're going to leave that offer. Hold on. You're going to leave that offer to sit until you get an assignment for it. And that way you know it's there and ready. Okay? Now, let's say that you're not getting a coin offer and you can't figure out why. And this has not happened to me yet, but I've actually had a couple of people bring it up the last couple of weeks. If they start a epic project on their capital map, they're losing their Omega bubble, okay? So if you're not getting an Omega coins bubble and you have an active epic on your capital, that may be the cause of it. Now, the same thing is also happening to these players on their regional maps. They're starting an epic project on their regional and they're losing their regional coins bubble. Doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. It hasn't happened to me yet, but like I said, if it is, that may be the cause of it. Now, the next thing with Omega assignments. How to exceed your bankroll? Well, that's actually really easy. How to exceed the amount of Omega items that you can hold. Again, pretty easy. Now, if you want to exceed the amount that you can hold for your items, all you have to do is pay cash for your canisters. Now, you're probably thinking, why the heck would I want to do that, right? Well, you're right. You really wouldn't. But let's say that you did, okay? And you want to get it to where it's not going to cost you a fortune. What you do is let's say you put in a canister that's taken like 8 hours to open. Put a timer on your phone, have it, ring you or whatever when it gets close. Open up your game and then pay $1. And it will allow you to exceed the capacity of your Omega bank, okay? Now, the same kind of thing is going to go for the coins offer. I do not and will not upgrade the Omega bank. Look at how much this costs. Hell no am I doing this, okay? Now, if you're somebody who's building Omega and quite a bit of it, it may be in your best interest to do so because you'll have all these coins that pop up on top of your Omega homes. You won't be able to collect them if your Omega bank is full. However, you will be able to collect the coins offers and the Neo coins in your Mayor's Pass. And that allows you to exceed your bankroll. Not only that, but if you bulldoze anything. So what a lot of people will do is they'll buy, let's say, the beach item that costs Omega coin, and they'll line their beach with it. Then when they get an assignment, they'll just go through and bulldoze all the stuff. I'm not a big fan of this option because you're bulldozing your actual money and a lot of it. So you're taking your coins that you're you're buying, or you're taking your coins that you're spending, you're buying canisters. Then you're taking the coins and you're buying these buildings and then bulldozing the buildings for 50% when you could just build up your canisters and sell to the bubbles that pop up. And it makes it so much easier. And then you get 100% of your value, right? Instead of 50%. And it's actually less because you have to buy the item too. So I'm not a big fan of the bulldozing method, but if you're in a jam, let's say you are low on Omega items, maybe you have an epic popped up or whatever, you're totally screwed. That is an option that you can do, okay? All right, the next thing is going to be, like we were talking about a minute ago with your Omega homes. If you're somebody who has a lot of them, you may not want to just, you know, let your bank sit this low. For me, I don't have a lot of Omega homes, so I'm not really missing out on a whole lot by leaving these to sit. So what I do is every time that I get a upgrade Omega residential, to have it be as cheap as possible, I just lay down a new construction zone. Then it only costs one Omega item. Then I can go ahead and bulldoze the house and go about my life. I hate Omega. I don't like building it at all. Then, once I reach the amount to buy the Omega services, which Omega services go for any map, okay? Or not any, well, yeah, any map, but also any type of residential building. Water is water, whether it be Omega water or regular water, it's going to work towards all your residents, okay? So when you go to your water or power or whatever, they go up by 10,000 Neo coins each time you purchase. Whether or not you have them all on one map or another map, the price is the same, and they cap out at 100,000. So I usually wait until I have enough to buy a service, and then I go and I buy a service on one of my maps, and then I'm able to collect the little bit of coins that are on top of the houses here and restart the building process again. And that pretty much sums it up, you guys. That's really all you need to know to play CoM successfully using Omega in Mega. As far as services go, you guys, when it comes to population and service boost, you definitely want to build epic projects and use Omega services on epic projects if you're going for maximum pop boost, because Omega homes, even though they have just slightly higher pop than an epic, they take up a lot more space on your map for services because of the high service demand. So you actually yield less population that way. All right, you guys, good luck next week. If you have any video requests, put it down in the comment section, and that's it.